Hi, we're Dale and Joanne Tidwell from Riverside, California, and we're Catherine's parents.
And Skylar's grandparents.
And we watch Aleene's Creative Living every day.
It's time to craft here on Aleene's Creative Living. And on the show today, Lauren is combining rubber stamping with scratch art to create whimsical cards. And you know what? This is one of them, and I don't quite understand it. I know scratch art, but I don't quite understand the technique that Lauren's using.
Well, we'll just have to watch and find out.
Right.
All right, and we have more projects to utilize the Power Crafter for those lucky enough to have one. Although after today, you're going to want one for yourself.
And crafting with paper is unlimited with a variety of supplies that are available from Avery Dennison.
And we're going to have fun adding foiled accents to scrapbooking pages and more.
And I have to leave you now, Patty.
All right, we'll see you later. Now we're going to color a sun catcher just like this one with pens to give a stained glass look. Isn't that beautiful? And we'll take a look at some of the projects featured in this month's Craft Club. We're kicking off today's Aleene's Creative Living with a watermelon welcome sign and Cheryl Ball. So let's get crafty.
Cheryl, it's so nice to have you with me again today. Isn't this fun?
I know, it's great. I love being here.
And what I want to do before we get started on the project, let's take a look because Cheryl has her designs featured here on our new set.
I know.
The plates that you see there.
Aren't those pretty?
Oh, those are great.
With your stencils on them?
I wanted to be sure that everybody knew that this time we have the set filled with all kinds of arts and crafts.
Beautiful new set. No, so nice and light and airy and looks just wonderful. Very arty.
What are you doing today?
Well, May is here. It's time for watermelons, or at least I would like it to be watermelon season because I'm a watermelon person. So I had to make my own watermelon banner. So that's what we're going to make today.
Welcome, and that's great.
Isn't he cute?
This is you like to have something that welcomes the guests.
Definitely.
Particularly, you're going to have a barbecue or a swimming party or whatever.
Definitely. So now let me show you what I did. I just picked out 3 fabrics, a pink for the watermelon, and a lighter green and a darker green. So these are the 3 fabrics. Now I've ironed the fusible web to the back of them, of this one, and to the back of the light green one, but I've sandwiched it in between the dark one, and that will give this back one a little bit more stability, okay? And then it will also have a finished back for it. So this one is just sandwiched in between, these 2 are ironed on. Basically, all you need to do is just cut a watermelon shape out of your pink, or it could be red, whatever you want, okay? And so that is the start of things. You really don't even need much of a pattern for this. So I'm going to line this up at the top here, and then I just want to iron this on.
Now, if you follow instructions, the Aleene's Fusible Web is the best on the market.
Right.
You can't beat it. Just be sure you follow instructions.
Right. Okay, so now I've got this one on here. Now I'm going to cut this inner little rim. Or
that's the
whatever
rind.
The rind. That's what I was trying to think. So you just want to cut this out, and it's already got the fusible web on the back. So I'm going to put this over there. Now I'm going to peel this off. Peel the paper backing off. If not off that corner, we'll try this corner. And I always bend it toward me, and then you've got kind of a handle to work with. So there's my paper. And now this is the one that, remember, that has the 2 between. So I want to kind of line it up here on the center, on this top again. Okay? And I'm going to iron them onto this. So really, you don't need a lot of different patterns. You can make them as whimsical, as realistic, as small or as big as you want.
And you could get very creative. You can make a welcome sign with a pineapple or
definitely.
whatever, couldn't you?
Of course. Now, I want to cut this out with pinking shears. If you notice, I'm a pinking shear person. So you want to just cut this out. Give yourself a little bit more room than before, because this is going to be the rind part.
The pinking shears really should be in your box of tools.
Definitely.
Honestly.
I just love pinking shears. Okay, now, what you want to do now is just snip in, and this makes the rind. It just kind of gives a little bit different look to it here. So you want to snip this all the way around, okay?
Okay.
And now we're going to decorate, and this is the fun part. I've got some, this is called Jumbo Rickrack, which I just love. So you would glue this on.
Okay.
And I'm just using a glue gun. You can just use a glue gun or whatever. So let's just glue a little bit down here. I don't want to waste too much time gluing. And then I want to show you how. So you just put this on and put this behind. Now I've made some little banners, little holders for the dowel. And I've just taken some of that fused fabric, cut off a little strip of them here. And you're going to glue these underneath and over. And that is what makes the little holder for your dowel. Okay, now we're going to use some buttons for the
Watermelon seeds.
I like to
Little
use
black.
a dimensional paint because I like the white showing through the button. I
And of
think it
course,
adds
to
a little bit more.
To hold things on, you want to definitely get the glue to come up
Right,
through the button.
definitely.
And then they really hold.
And he looks really cute that way too.
Yeah. Incidentally, while you're doing that, I want to mention that there is a Get Acquainted kit on
Ooh,
this.
good.
There's 2 packages of the regular fusible web and 2 packages of the Ultra Hold.
Man, that's fabulous. I'm ready to go. And then I put my little button up here too, so he's cute. And then you can write on it too if you need to, and you're ready to go. Or you can write "go away" or whatever you want to put on
I
here.
like to mention a little bit of why you put the little knobs like that.
Well, you know what? You can do any kind of printing on this, and if you put dots at the end, you're
even upside down you can
right.
do it.
Dots at the end clean up a multitude of sins, and you're ready to go.
Here's something fun and fresh and kind of downright funky today, the Whimsical scratched cards. And Lauren, who is one of the new editors at Jangle.com, congratulations, by the way.
Thanks so much.
How fun. Now, what exactly are you doing for them as one of their
I'm
editors?
editing the rubber stamping, paper crafts, and memory crafts sections on the website.
How exciting for you.
So lots of fun projects coming up, and I'm enjoying it so far.
Yeah, I can imagine. Well, today we're doing the Whimsical scratched cards, which we had to practice over and over because it's a little difficult to
It's
say.
a tongue twister, yes.
But easy to do.
Easy to do. This is basically a craft that started with kids. We used to do this scratch art for kids projects.
Yeah, with the little penny, I remember.
That's right. And rubber stamping has just taken off so big, and I'm so glad that it's taken off so big that we've taken it into adult, more sophisticated, and like you say, fun and funky cards. And here's one with the heart, and you can see all the different ways I've scratched it. I've left the outside just black and scratched the inside. I've done a wild just scratch around the outside, and then I've scratched off the whole background and the double heart one over there. So you can really make it sophisticated, you can make it funky. I was really inspired by these whimsical stamps from Rubber Stampede, and that's kind of what I started with.
What got you going?
That's right, and then I got the scratch art, and like I say, they have now packaged it for rubber stamping specifically because it's so big, and it's called Stamp and Scratch.
Okay.
Comes in many different varieties. What I've used for most of them, it's the rainbow and it's the multicolor board. So we're getting all those different colors. It comes in white you can scratch. It comes in a stained glass look. And I'm going to have you do a little bit of the stained glass
Lauren,
look.
I love when you let me play.
It's rainbow
Thank
also,
you.
but you can see through it. In this particular one, I don't know if I can see my hand through there. How you can see through that.
Interesting.
So up in the light, it's real beautiful. But
sure.
you can just do so many fun things, and it's easy. I took this project away for a weekend with some girlfriends, and they just were having such a good time scratching away. So if you stamp and emboss it, it would be great for kids to just be scratching out the inside parts. So I'm going to do my thing over there. I'm going to let you do this, okay? I'm going to keep you busy over there. This one has been stamped on the stained glass paper.
Okay.
Please be very careful when you stamp and emboss it because it can warp from the embossing.
And it's very thin.
It's thin, right. And it kind of has a velvety look.
It does.
So I want you to just start scratching the inside of that butterfly with that stick, and I'm going to do my thing over here.
Got it.
These packages, they come 6 in a package, and I've just, for convenience, cut it in half, and that's what I'm going to be using. I actually don't like it when you ignore me, though.
I
so
know,
I'm
I'm
keeping you
just
busy,
kinda
but I'm feeling deserted over here. So can you scratch and talk all at the same time?
I'm going to try, but that is difficult sometimes. The whole chewing gum and walking thing.
So I'm using Colorbox Gold Pigment. Now, I have this funny glove out here, and you can see
Okay,
that
I'm going
out
to watch you because otherwise I just get too absorbed.
Okay, this tends to get fingerprints on it. So when I'm working at home, I do wear a glove to hold onto the paper. I'm not going to do it here because I do look silly with my glove on.
Oh, come on, go crazy.
But just stamp this and be careful because it can squirm around on you.
Right.
And I'm just going to squirm it for you right now to show you how easy it squirms.
Right, it does.
But you don't want to do that.
Right.
Okay, so that was just to show you what not to do.
Okay. Although it is kind of, you know,
Let's do it on this one.
looks like it's in motion.
Yeah, you can do that if you want, but for the most part, just stamp and lift.
Okay, great.
And then we want to emboss it. So I
Okay.
sprinkle on my gold embossing powder.
And you're so generous with that. You just spray it all on or
Absolutely,
shuffle
because
it
you
all
save
on.
what you don't use. And
Right.
You can see my fingerprints, so that's what we really
I see
don't
what you
want.
mean.
So now we emboss this.
Is it just on the embossing paper that happens, or does it happen also on the stained
It
glass?
doesn't happen on the stained glass. It happens on this black
I
because
kind
it's
of wanted to
so
wear the little glove,
shiny.
you know?
Okay,
like
you can
that
keep
glove.
scratching while I'm embossing.
All right,
Okay,
so
I want to see
now
some
I'm allowed.
progress over there.
All right.
So you can see how quickly this gets embossed.
Now, am I supposed to look or am I supposed to emboss? You got to choose.
You don't need to look. I'll talk to everybody else besides
that's
you. How's
great.
that? Okay, so once you're embossed, let it cool off a little bit.
Okay.
And then just using all
Now,
of
what's
these
a little bit? I always get confused by that. What exactly?
Just
How
like-
long is that?
In 30 seconds to a minute, it'll be
That's
cool.
a good little bit.
Yeah.
All right.
Here's one that now we're going to scratch.
Okay.
Package comes with sticks for scratching.
Mm-hmm.
You can also buy these separate tools, and this one I'm going to show you real quick how that does
Oh, I
that weird
like
design.
that.
Basically,
Let me look
you
at that
just
tool.
scratch in between here.
Uh-huh.
And that
So
one-
this just has separated
that one
metal.
is purple, so it's hard to
pieces.
see where I did that. Let's pick a brighter
Yeah.
color up here. Because you really don't know what color you're going to get under there.
Oh.
Because it's rainbow under there. So that's why we couldn't see that one, and now I can see brighter colors up here.
See, now I like that. You can
know.
see immediate results. Mine is just,
And
you know.
depending on like the background, if you want to continue with the scratched
Mm-hmm.
look, or you can take it all off of there.
Well, I have
you
to
know, and not
say,
have
we
any
have to
black
go, which I'm
lines.
so sad about because I just want to do more with you.
Did you make any progress on
did,
yours
look at
down
that.
there?
I did progress.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
Very good, very good.
Thanks so much, Lauren.
You're welcome.
If you've only dreamed of making something this beautiful and this exquisite, today is your chance to finally get to do something like this. Now, Dee McNeely is joining us today from Power Crafter. Dee, these are beautiful. Did you make some of these?
I made all of them, thank you.
Oh, they are so fabulous. Now, I know the viewers at home are just going to enjoy seeing all these different ideas. We've got a sun, we've got flowers, and then these little tiny ones are so little. And look at this.
I went nuts one day.
I love that. Now, you've got emu eggs over here, too. Tell me just a little bit, how did this one become 3 different colors?
The egg is actually in layers of color, and as you cut down through the egg, you get to a beautiful teal color and then down to the white, which is paper thin.
My goodness. And there's actually a tool that can do this?
The Power Crafter will definitely do that with ease.
Well, and if it can do that, how can it do metal? That's what is so amazing.
It is just so unique. It's turning 400,000 revolutions per minute, which makes it smooth enough to cut an eggshell, but also strong enough to cut the knife blade or 440 stainless.
Amazing. And then you've got a piece of wood here that you've done.
The one for the State Bar is a practice piece that we sent to them, and we were able to do a 36-inch plate for them.
Is that
with
right?
the Lady of Liberty on it.
Now, this looks very, very hard.
It isn't hard. It's very easy. This is an egg that our granddaughter Amber made when she was 13, and it was her very first try.
Is that right? Well, let's get busy. I want to see exactly how you do this, and I'd like to see the tool that you use to do this with.
This is the Power Crafter. Easy to use, only weighs 3 ounces. So wonderful in a woman's hand. Are you ready to cut an egg?
Oh, I am. Now, tell me, do you get this cute little stand with it?
The stand is an option, as
Okay.
well as the on and off switch on the side, but you do get the Power Crafter and the oil, 6 assortment of bits, and the hose to go to your compressor.
Okay. All right, let's get busy then.
This is a kit that we are now making available. You can see it's a goose egg, and it's very, very simple. It has the design already printed on it for you. We have put a $6.99 cutter or burr into the tool. Going to turn on our compressor. Simply poke the egg, put a hole in it, and make the cut. Now I make all mine at about 2 o'clock because they come out much smoother that way. But you continue all the way around the egg the same way.
All right. Now, the air comes out of the compressor, right?
Comes from the compressor up
Okay.
through the hose to the handpiece and turns the little turbine that's inside. You can see this one is already cut, but it has an oval around it. We will give you a pattern, lay the little pattern over it, pencil in your oval, and you're ready to make your next cuts. This is something special that you can do on your own. Just make a few dash lines around the edge of your stencil. And as you get them all the way around, we're going to switch to one that's cut for you so we can do this quickly.
Okay. Now we need our own compressor, don't we, Dee?
You do need your own compressor, about a 3/4 horse or a little larger. Any larger is fine. You can see this egg is already cut. See the lines around the edge? Now I've made a T on each one of the designs. And I'm going to finish out the egg by making a small T and just shaping it out to make a little finished detail. And now you'll find this is so easy that you may want to turn it over on the back and freehand the pattern all on your own.
Beautiful. Now tell me what comes in the Power Crafter kit.
The ultra high-speed handpiece, oil, 6 cutters, and a hose to go to your own compressor.
All right, and all the instructions we need?
All the instructions to make these eggs.
Well, thank you for being here today.
Thank you.
Coming up next, more of your favorite crafts. So stay tuned.
Stop looking below your craft area for supplies that have dropped to the ground. If you want to keep your craft tools at your fingertips, try this simple technique. Wrap rubber bands around pencils, pens, crochet hooks, or other round items to keep them from rolling away and out of reach. If you've ever wanted to make your own floral home decor for each changing season, every holiday, or to match a specific decor or theme, then the new Quick Crafter is for you. It's the easiest method ever for making wreaths, swags, and much more from any type of flower. The Quick Crafter works like a stapler. Put in a wire shape, insert materials, and pull the handle. The Quick Crafter turns what used to be a difficult, tedious, and time-consuming project into an amazingly easy and fun way to decorate with absolutely fabulous results. Also use ribbons, fabrics, fresh Christmas greens, twigs, anything that fits inside the wire staple works. Material selection and design possibilities are endless. Make personalized, lasting gifts. Use the Quick Crafter for fun or profit. Save money every time you decorate while getting the creative satisfaction of having made it yourself.
If you're a busy mom like I am, you probably look for simple yet creative ways to express yourself. I have had so much fun with my whole family playing with the Avery Personal Creations lines. Now, these are things that we do on our family's computer, and it is so much fun. First of all, Avery Personal Creations has made it so easy by working with virtually every creativity software company to make sure that it's very simple for you to create your favorite products. Now, first what you want to do is select or create your own graphic or image, and there's lots of great software to help you do that. Then you want to start with your specially coded Avery Personal Creations blank card sheet. Now, this is such nice quality. This is really delicious. So all I do is I put this through my inkjet printer, and I have something like this. Then you can put it through on the other side, and you can get the writing right there. And then all you have to do is bend these edges over, and you can just perforate this. Look how great this is. Have you ever seen anything where you could actually print right to the edge? And that's why this is a print to the edge card. So you can just make so many wonderful quality cards. Look at that. This is so much fun. My kids have really been wonderful helping me do these things. Now, this is a little card that I made right here. It says, "You're invited to Catherine's Wildflower Picnic." This was an idea that Aleene gave me. And then inside, there is a little reminder. But what's really special, and I'm going to go ahead and move this over here, this is, you're not going to believe it, this is a magnet. So if you've got a wedding coming up or a graduation coming up, you can actually put these magnetic sheets through your printer and print out all kinds of fun things. Now on this card, I want to show you just how simple it was. I put it through my computer and my printer. I came up with this graphic. Then I'm simply going to punch it out. I chose to use my scrapbooking scissors on here to give it a nice little edge, and I wanted to glue some ribbon on here. So that's going to look really pretty. Then on the inside, I cut some little slits so that I could put my magnet inside. And these little slits are going to hold it in place. I'm just going to set it here. And then I took my Stabilo .88 pens and did some rubber stamping, and I could just get in all these tiny little areas with these pens, and they're acid-free and archival quality if you want to do scrapbooking with them also. Here's an example of how the magnetic sheets come. You can cut these with scissors. Once again, it's such a fun thing to see this just go right through your printer, and you can just stick those right on your refrigerator. I think that's great. Well, let's take a look at some of the other fun things that you can do with Avery. They also have these photo sheets. Now, these are iron-on t-shirt transfer sheets, but you can do so much more with them. I decided to make a photo album, and I made kind of a vintage pillow here, but you can do even more. Look at this. I've got a little teapot ironed right onto some Battenberg lace for a doily. You can really personalize this, and I'm just having so much fun with the versatility of these really quality products. Look at this. How about creating a wonderful postcard to celebrate a special memory? And here's a little shrink sheet that's on here. Now, these postcards actually even come with envelopes. It's like they've thrown those in for free, and I think that's really nice. Well, this is our kit today. We do have the white printable magnet sheets and the white print-to-the-edge greeting cards, and you're going to have so much fun with those. But open stock, we also wanted you to know that we have the t-shirt transfer sheets and the the glossy photo quality postcards with the envelopes. So we wanted you to know about those as well. Well, look at this. I think this is so beautiful. This card right here, this is actually a shrink sheet that's on here. You can do everything that ties together from a little gift bag to a thank you note. And these gift bags, you can actually print out just on a flat, full sheet of paper, and then you just cut it out and fold it up. I mean, it's stored right in your computer. So if you are having as much fun as I am just taking a look at these, what you're going to want to do is go to your favorite craft store and ask them to carry Avery Personal Creations. And if they don't, you want to encourage them to do that. Also, they are available at office supply dealers like Staples, Office Max, Office Depot, and Walmart. We also want you to be sure to check out the Avery webpage on the Aleene's website. Coming up next, it's time for Creative Solutions. Stay with us. We want to warmly welcome you back to Aleene's Creative Living, the best resource for crafters everywhere. And we have another fun-filled half an hour to go, so stay with us.
We have some more ways to accent your work with a gorgeous rainbow of foils and adding unlimited touches to projects with the ultimate craft pen.
But first, we have more creative solutions. You've been sharing them with us, and now we get to share them back with all of you.
Yay! Lucille Stack wrote to us from Beaverton, Michigan. She says she uses contact paper, clear contact paper, to laminate. What do you think about that?
I've been doing that for years.
Well, let's see how that happens. Will you see if you can peel one of those while I peel one of these? It always seems like the hardest part in doing one of these types of projects is just to get that paper backing off. All right, I'm going to lay it down here, and what I've brought with me is a little saying. It says, "The best kind of friend is the kind you can sit on a porch and swing with, never say a word, and then walk away feeling like it was the best conversation you've ever had."
I love that.
You like that?
It's wonderful.
All right, then let's make a bookmark out of it. I'm going to put it on that piece of laminate, or piece of contact paper rather, and then I'm going to finish cutting away a little bit of a greeting card that was given to me. Sandwich it in there like this.
Oh, for the back side.
Yeah.
I think that's a great
And
idea,
then
Patty.
you're ready to put your piece down.
You know, this is a great and inexpensive craft for kids to do.
Oh, yes,
I've even
definitely.
put like pressed dried flowers in here.
Oh, that's
and
a
made
great
bookmarks, and you
idea. Yeah. Then we're going to punch a little hole in here. Well, we'd have to punch that again.
Well, that's kind
and
of
put the
tired.
raffia in there, and you've got a marvelous little bookmark. What do you think?
Wonderful, Lucille. Thank you so
Yes.
much. Well, how about creating a sachet to make your door smell nice? That's something I'm always open to. This is an email, and this is from, let's see,
It's from
Kathy Dennis from Sutherland, Oregon. And she says, "I love to watch your show with my 4-year-old daughter, Brandy. She helps me plan crafting projects for my other 4 children who are in school all day. Since you've taught us so many crafting projects and tips, I wanted to share one with you. It's called Scented Rocks. I'd also like to thank your kind staff for answering the phones. They're very helpful when I have questions. Please keep up the good work and good crafting." Okay, so
this is the recipe.
right, half a cup of flour, half a cup of salt, a 1/4 teaspoon essential oil or your favorite scent, and then 2/3 cup of boiling water and some food coloring. Now you mix it together. The essential oils will smell really strong at first, but then it'll simmer down a bit.
Right.
And you can mold these little rocks and things that you put, or little balls, put them on wax paper. I was even thinking you could take like candy molds and you could maybe make some rose shapes, some different shapes.
Kids would love this idea.
Well,
Except for the
how-
boiling water. Mom, you have to be there for that.
Right, but what an inexpensive way to make Mother's Day's gifts and different things. things. I tell you, this has Campfire Girls and Boy Scouts written all over
It
it.
certainly does. And this one is great from Sharon Reinhardt from Calgary, Canada.
Yes, this is a great idea. She used the mini box maker to make embossed designs on cards. Look at this heart.
Oh, they're beautiful.
She's embossed the background. She's done all these little squares or just done a border, say, on this. So she's shown us that we can use this tool in another creative way. So thank you so much, Sharon. Thank you, everyone.
Everyone.
Patty, we have some more exciting things with foil.
Yes, we do. This is the memory foil, Aleene.
Okay, well, actually, it isn't limited to being for memory. You could do all kinds of things with it.
You are right. But memory and scrapbooking is so popular right now. This is perfect for that. And we're going to show other ways to do it today, too.
Okay, let's start out showing some of the designs that are already made up here.
Okay.
Look, isn't that cute?
Yes.
I'm going to kind of see if I can. Oops,
some of our-
can you see it? You know, you can. It's hard to see.
Some of our
look at
in-house
see the
designers
trees
did
down
this.
there? Look at that. Isn't that cute?
Very
and of course,
shimmery.
this would be a place for the picture in the memory thing. But I picture on the wall.
Oh, yeah.
And you could write on this. You know, you wouldn't have to do a memory picture in here. You could just write a real nice Christmas saying in
Oh,
there.
you could.
Okay.
This would be something fun to send back home after the holidays.
There's a card, and this is real cute, isn't it?
Looks like the kids got crazy with this one.
Yeah. The crayons, you know, look at all the things you can cut out. Now, notice the printing on here. We're going to show in a minute how you do that.
We are.
And a star is born.
I love that
now,
one.
again, and the pictures of the stars in here, isn't that cute? What you can do with that in your memory books.
Bright and colorful.
And this looks like this is part of Cinnamon Street, doesn't it?
It does.
And again, see if I can move it a little bit so you can see all the shininess that you can't. Oops! Oh, there it went by. There it went by.
Yes. You're having way too much fun, Aleene.
But all the things that you can do with that. One more, and then I'm going to have you show how to do it. Now that has somebody's name here, right?
That's really sweet for a baby.
And a picture here, and maybe something you can write in here. All the information that you need. Now this is using the
Gel pens?
Well, it's using the gel pens, but this is not the very bright foil. This is the pearlized foil. There's two types.
You're right.
Okay, how about your starting showing us?
Okay, Annika started a memory page for us here with a kitty cat and a birdhouse. And here's me and some of my friends at the last trade show. We were having a really fun time. So we're going to see if we can embellish this photo with some stick and hold and foil. Now what she did was she cut out the stick and hold in the shape of whatever she wanted, which was the birdhouse and the kitty cat, and put it down on the page. And now all we have to do is place our foil over it like this and rub it in real good.
With the color up towards you.
Yes, as you can see, the other side is silver. And we're just going to press it down. I'm using a foam brush because it seems to work really good for this. To get it all
It doesn't
down
take any
well.
glue. Just the rubbing is what sticks it. Well, the glue is the stick and hold there, but it doesn't take any other.
Wow, look at that.
And the more you rub, the more you would fill in. However, I like the idea of seeing some of this. It gives you a little texture to it, doesn't it?
It does, it does. So now all you have to do is add a couple of photos. And here are some other friends at that same show. We were at Disneyland there.
Okay, now what are you going to write on here?
Oh, let's see. I've got a white gel pen, and I'm going to write fun, fun, fun. It's a great marker. Isn't that cute?
Now, I noticed the kitten over here that's all decorated, and of course the birdhouse there too.
Yes.
And that shows some little swirls and the ears and the nose and the mouth and
yes.
outlining. Just do all kinds of fun things because you can write on top of it like that.
The gel pens are perfect with the foil, aren't they? Now, I have another idea for you with the foil.
Yeah, just to show that it's not limited to memory things, because not everybody does your memory or photo albums.
Right. All you have to do is use the Aleene's stick and hold and cut out whatever shape that you want. Press it into the project, and then I'm going to score it with a pen and lift up that other side just like this, peel it off, and what remains is just the glue, the adhesive. Then you're ready to put the foil against it. Now, I use foil on a lot of home dec items. and it really turns out lovely. This would be fun to do for Christmas since it's in this bright red, wouldn't it?
Right. And you could do this with your ornaments, Christmas ornaments. There's all kinds of things that you can do with foil. And, you know, everybody had been asking for foil in different colors. So now we've got it for you.
We sure
and,
do.
of course, it comes, what you see there comes in open stock.
It does.
Right. They can get anything from the two kinds. These are the, what do you call them?
The metallics.
Metallics. And these are the pearlized ones.
Yes.
So you have a wonderful choice, and thank you very much for sharing with me today.
You're welcome. It was fun.
If you want to color like crazy, here is your time. We've got ultimate gel pens for you. And with us we have Lauren, and Lauren's going to show us how to color everything in sight.
That's right. Gel pens are fabulous
They
these
are the
days.
rage.
And there are so many colors available out there. And they are so much fun because you can use most of them on light colors as well as dark colors.
Yep.
So Evans Craft has brought us these fabulous pens. We kind of have them separated into little groupings today, but the kit is all of them.
All three
Right.
kits.
So
all
here
three
we have
pens.
some metallic colors, and there's 10 metallic colors, and including gold and silver. And what's great about the metallics is that you can write on light colors as well as dark colors. They're permanent, they're acid-free, so you can use them in your scrapbooks. You can use them for everything.
Shimmer, shimmer, shimmer.
That's right, that's
Yep.
right.
Love
And then
it.
we've got 10 pastel colors. So like I say, we've just made it nice and separated out for you. Pastels also, you can use it on white paper, you can use it on dark paper, has the same, you know, acid-free, permanent, and all that. And then we go to bright colors. Now bright colors are real fun, but they don't show up on dark paper.
As well,
You do have to use them on light colors because
Okay.
they don't have that light pigment in them.
I see.
So they'll just blend into the dark paper. But they're a lot of fun and great for filling in and just coloring. And again, use them in your scrapbooks, use them for everything else.
Perfect.
Just don't use them on dark paper.
Right.
Okay.
Just this one kit.
Just that one particular one, just the brights. Don't use on dark paper.
Okay, good that that's settled.
That's right.
Let's get on to some of the lovely little party ideas that you brought. First, this little ladybug
Aren't
one.
these adorable little
Absolutely
party things?
adorable.
Now, some of them we've used the white pen, and we've used it in different ways on here. On the plate, we've put some stickers, and we've just done some little embellishments on
steps.
here, just little trails of ladybugs around here. And then on the invitation, you can see that we've written with the white, and look how great that
Pops
shows
it
up.
out. Yeah.
Really does. And again, we've just used a little die cut on there, and we've just done little dots, so we can bring the whole thing together. We can draw on our cups. And it's real easy with just the stickers on there. That makes it real simple. And then here we have a fun little flower power party.
This is really cute.
In the bag, we've added some die cuts and paper on there and just written on there. So we've just coordinated the color on there. All types of different things where we've written just flowers, flowers, flowers all over the place. And you can see that on some of these, we've even decorated. Here we've decorated the little envelope on here. We've done pens. We've decorated pens too. You know, all kinds of stuff. And aren't these great party favors? I mean, they're fabulous. You have the party and the kids can take home these great little favors with them.
I'm glad you brought that up because I didn't want us to go away from this particular set without having said that. It's a great little party favor too. I mean, who doesn't love to get a pen?
I love party favors.
Oh, yeah.
Or they could make the party favors themselves at the parties and then
Right.
just take home their own pens.
Right.
So it's a great project for kids. You know, these are real safe for kids. As I say, they're permanent. So, you know, don't put it on clothing unless you want it to stay on clothing, things like that.
Right.
So do be careful with them, but they are great for kids. And here we have another little bee party. Again, we've used stickers and die cuts and just, you know, everything you can do just to have a fun little party.
And the pens really help to embellish everything. And you've got the stickers and you've got the die cuts and you've got all the letters, but you can really make everything tie together by using the gel pens.
Absolutely, for not a whole lot of money. And then here, this one I love. These are some of my favorite colors, black and pink and white.
Yeah.
We've outlined the baby in black, and then we've colored it in the white. And we've added little dots. They're kind of hard to see, but just little dots on there. These pens go a long way, so that's why you can do so many different things on there. We've got a frame where we've just done little cute flowers on there to go with the baby theme on there. You know, real simple projects to do. So what I want to do before we run out of time, as usual, is show you the difference between them.
We get so chatty, you.
Okay, so these are the brights. Now these are the ones that I said you just need to use on light colors.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna do some little lines on there. I'm not gonna be real creative, but I want to show you how bright and pretty those are. So those you can use on light.
They're almost neon, aren't they?
Yeah, they're very bright. And here's a metallic pink. Okay. The lids are nice and tight on there. So
I see
you can
the shimmer.
see the metallic on there.
I hope our viewers can see
now
that
let
as
me
well.
show you the metallic on the
wow.
black. And look how pretty that is. Okay, now real quick before I run out of time, I'm going to show you one of the pastels. And you can see
Nice.
on here, I've gotten very creative. I'm doing circles now.
I know, we've graduated
And then
from slashes.
look how nice and bright that is. And you can see that if I do a large area, that I can fill that area in.
And it fills in very evenly and nicely.
It's real smooth. It kind of flows together. So that's what makes it real nice. And let me go ahead and draw on this one too. Oh, I don't know what color to pick.
Oh,
There's
pick
so
that one.
many.
It's great.
But here, as you can see, we just have it like another whole theme. And just to add little lines around here.
Looks quilted.
I'm into the line mode today, apparently.
I like it.
So just that little bit of embellishment is all it takes on there to bring it all together.
It has been fun as always, and the pens are great.
They certainly are.
Thanks so much for demonstrating this for us.
My pleasure.
Joining me today is Donna Seaman, who's the Craft Club coordinator with a lot of very exciting ideas here.
Hi.
What are we going to see today?
Well, I thought we'd just take a look at the Craft Club. Some people might not have seen it recently, and we've made a lot of nice changes. So let's just take a look through it here.
There are always some stories in there. There are always a lot of fun to read. Oh, look at who was in, this was last month, but with Beth.
There's always articles. We always have a list of our Get Acquainted kits. We have our Aleene's Answers Back for when our readers write in. We love to hear from people. Our bread dough flower of the month has always been popular.
My very, very favorite, as you know, of course, is bread dough. My very favorite craft.
And we have coupons. We have a puzzle we've added. That's new.
That's brand new.
Yeah, some people might not have seen that. And then, as usual, we just have loads and loads of projects of all different styles. We have things for kids. We have home decor projects. We have recycle projects. All kinds of fun things that you can do.
And of course, they're all in a magazine type format like this, so it's really easy to store and really easy to find the projects when you're looking for something.
Right, so you can keep track of everything. We've printed the patterns so they're not on either side.
You don't have to throw away or cut up something you like on the other side of it.
Yes, thank you. And of course, we have the show schedule, which is important so people can follow along with the show.
Okay, now we're mentioning about the coupons, and can you just quickly say something about that?
Yes, we've always had coupons, and we're actually adding more coupons. This month we have over $56 worth of coupons.
Now just remember that, and the cost of the Craft Club you could pay for the month twice over at least.
Oh, definitely, yeah, more than that. So we offer a good variety of coupons there.
And you have a premium that you offer.
Yes, every month for any member who places a $20 order, you get a free gift. And this month it's the Pin Charming Kit, which has been a really fun, popular kit.
Yeah, I love seeing that because it is something that I've known from years ago, but they have a new twist to it. Okay, and what else have we got to talk about here?
Well, we have a special promotion running in the month of May. Any new member, they get their first month's issue for half off. That's only $5.98.
Oh, wow. Boy, all these things that you're offering, plus, of course, the wonderful, wonderful ideas that we have in the magazine.
Yeah, the projects are the best thing.
I shouldn't call it magazine, it's Craft Club.
Yeah, it's actually a club. You get every month. Right.
Okay, let's start out with the first project here. That's one of them that's in the issue.
That's a beautiful crafting foil, tray and frame that's been embellished.
The foil is underneath, and that's what gives it that very glamorous look to it.
Right.
That's a wonderful idea. And we'll go over here. Of course, it's getting time for brides.
Yes, and here's some cute ideas for a flower girl. Using Aleene's satin sheen on the headband, and then we've embellished this little basket with, and even the little petals that the flower girl can throw. Isn't that cute?
I like the idea because it's kind of what nature-like. It's kind of, what would you call it? It's a little different approach to a bridal thing than what you usually see.
Yeah, and it's something you can keep afterward, too. It's kind of special.
And then we have a picture frame there.
This is kind of a different twist on a picture frame. It's using Shrink It to make picture frame corners to kind of embellish an accent.
That would be sort of like the corners you have in a regular photo album, except now you're putting them on a picture frame.
Yeah.
I think we have time for one more thing. Let's take a look over here at the lamp, and the lampshade is beautiful.
Yes, isn't it beautiful? It's been rubber stamped and embossed, and it gives it a really lovely effect.
Yeah, I like that. It's very elegant, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
I like that. And we have time for one more.
Oh, good, great. We have a beautiful organizer And this is one of those organizer files that you can keep all kinds of bills, letters, anything you want in.
But you want to dress it up so that you can have it on display.
Right, you could leave it sitting out. And it's been embellished using Aleene Stick and Hold.
Well, that is a great idea. Another great idea in Craft Club. Thank you for joining me today. And next it's time for Watch and Win, so stay tuned. Patty, it's Watch and Win time again.
It is, Aleene, and we've got a great prize. It's the 1-month membership to Aleene's Craft Club, valued at $14.95.
And the winner is...
She's not even looking, folks. She's digging deep. Who's it going to be?
Oh, okay. Elaine Thrasher from Madison, Alabama.
Alabama? All right. Just give us a call anytime at 1-800-825-3363 and claim your Watch and Win prize.
Right now, tomorrow, Lisa Marie Nelson will stop by with her new book featuring craft ideas for kids.
Oh boy, and we'll create flowing fountains at a fraction of the cost of buying one at a boutique.
And Danelle will bring beautiful button bracelets. Now, if you've liked all the things you've seen on the show today, tell your friends about it. Tell them to join us.
We'll
Bye.
see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.